Virgos, welcome to your oracle reading. I've already posted the other readings on the channel, so go ahead and check them out. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. To my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back. In this reading, I'll be using all oracle cards. As always, I'll leave information about what decks of cards I use in the description box and how to contact me for personal readings. I have a few slots available if you want to check out the description box and find out how to contact me there. Okay, be assertive, helpful people, and it's not the right time here. I wonder why it's not the right time. Let's see. New beginnings, recognition and rewards. So that's the Fool and the Three of Pentacles. You've got to focus on building your foundation first. Okay, so there are helpful people who want to help you. I feel like you've got to allow yourself to be vulnerable at this time. Be assertive and material harvest, Nine of Pentacles there. Where you're used to having to be the strong one. You're used to doing for everybody else and you're being asked to be vulnerable. Deception and envy, movement and choices. Two of Pentacles there and Seven of Swords. So let's see. Nine of Pentacles. I do feel like, you know, you're used to being the strong one. So your determination, your grit, you're used to doing it for yourself. But the energy right now, it's not the right time to be strong and confident. It's about allowing people in, allowing your feminine side to rise up a little bit. And by that, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's like you're this natural born leader. So you might feel alienated from yourself with this current energy where you're naturally the one who helps everybody else out, and because you need help, or you know, it gets hard to ask for it, right? It's not the right time to be strong here, but it is the right time to be assertive and learn the difference, right? Because standing your ground and being assertive while we face challenges, and it's not about, okay, I'm being stubborn or anything like that. It's like, this is my belief, and it doesn't have to make sense to other people. I'm going to stand by what I said, but, you know, I may need some help here. Being a stubborn Scorpio, I know how it can feel when you're having to ask for help. A lot of the times I've said, well, if I have to ask for help, I don't really want to, you know, be asking for help. People should help me. Well, how will they know, right? So it's about accountability. What's going on with you? You've been through this period of growth with the Nine of Pentacles. So it is time to harvest other people doing for you what you've done for everybody else, right? Because you can say that's what you want, but then when you're not vulnerable enough to let them in, or allow people to help, it kind of goes against yourself. So it's like you're headbutting yourself here, sort of thing, getting in your own way. Three of Cups, rejoice in celebration. So it's like maybe wanting union with somebody, or wanting to be around people, or wanting help from people. You've got to allow them in, right? You don't always have to be strong. I feel like this in itself is a lesson for you. You don't always have to be the masculine energy and do for other people, because then when you're drained and hurt, you're questioning, why are others like being there for me? Or, you know, we've got to allow them. Don't forget, trapped in fear, Eight of Swords. So you could be overthinking this scenario, like they don't want to help me, or they don't want to be around me, and things like that can happen when we get inside our own head and trap ourselves in there, right? Fear of rejection, fear of abandonment. Okay, well, this person could have left me before on my own here, Nine of Pentacles. It can even stem from childhood, this abandonment issue, or, you know, feeling like if I'm around people or asking people for help, it makes me weak. It doesn't, right? You might have had to learn the hard way throughout life to, if you want something done, do it yourself. But this energy is asking for you to be more vulnerable. Not overthink, be more vulnerable so this union can happen, so that you can allow love and this energy in. It's not the right time to be the strong one here. New beginnings, the Fool. Take a chance, take a leap of faith here. That being vulnerable doesn't mean you're weak. It won't expose you. I've been saying to my Virgos for a long time, you have to come out of this cave, and you have, and it's wonderful. But you don't have to focus on, you know, being strong and doing it all yourself, especially if you don't feel like it. Because like I said, this Piscean energy is, you know, messing people up. It's always confusing to people. So you've got to take a chance here to be vulnerable. You see these threes? It's very important, the 33. A very important number in a spiritual awakening. Probably more so than 1111, but not a lot of people know it. But we're seeing this union that's going to happen here. Once you let down your guard, somebody can come in, right? You've got to take a chance with the Fool there. Whether it's a new beginning or not, you've got to take a chance. So, shadow, you've been doing this shadow work for long enough. You've been looking within long enough, right? Stop being so hard on yourself here, I feel. Like, it's like your own biggest critic. If you get something wrong or something like that, you know, it's like hurting yourself here. This Three of Pentacles, this reward and recognition. You are rebuilding yourself after a Tower moment, after an ending, the Death card, a transformation. You don't want to rebuild the same person, right? Because then you'll experience the same lessons. Once we've been in there and done the shadow work, we've got to look at the light side and what we deserve. And you deserve help and you deserve love from other people. And, you know, that doesn't mean you can't do. That doesn't mean you're weak. It means you deserve better than what you've been receiving up until now. And you're trying to change that. Yeah, the devil can get in your mind here. This temptation, the devil card, can get in your mind and be like, oh, you can start to overthink things and start to worry about things, and then it'll trap you in fear, this Eight of Swords. We need the Strength card to tame that inner beast. So this could be, this Devil card here, I feel like it's fear that's holding you back from making the last change. It feels like you've done the hard work, but there's just one more thing to do, and then you're on the other side, right? You're out of this dark side here. We have to go into our dark side. You know, we have to embrace the dark and the light to heal it all, to see our lessons, to work with our shadow here, not be afraid of our shadow. I feel like a romantic partner could have been led away by temptation. This is the Tower, disruption, with these threes as well, which made you retreat and start doing this shadow work. It might have been that somebody left you for somebody else and triggered abandonment issues you didn't know you had from a past life, from this life. It started real deep internal work here with the shadow, okay? But these things you've overcome up until this point now where you're just scared to be vulnerable. You've got to be vulnerable. We've got to bring in this Tower, this change. It's not a Tower that you should fear. It's just saying this is a whole different change, a whole different you that you've had to rebuild here and put back together with this Three of Pentacles. So you don't, like I said, you don't want to put yourself back together the same way so you meet the same type of soulmates. You want to be on a higher vibration here. You've done that internal work. Don't fear, you know, the same issues, because they won't happen again. You won't be abandoned again. Four of Swords here, rejuvenation, rest. It's, you know, after all these big changes, I do understand that rest is important, and it's, you know, this is like feeling run down, okay? Especially if we're overthinking. It's like you're having conversations in your head, what you will say to them when you meet them, when you're, you know, want to approach them, when you see them, when you see him or her. You're having these conversations with the Eight of Swords, and basically it's saying give it a rest here. Stop this overthinking. Stop these conversations in the head, because it's not good with the Devil card. Right? You've done the internal work. Trust the process here. It's only fear that's holding you back. It's only the Devil card there. Yep, there it is, harmony, the Lovers. It's healing all around this, okay? And healing a connection. Or on the other side of this fear is this divine love that won't abandon you, because you've dealt with those abandonment issues. You've rebuilt your own foundation that you can't be knocked off of. So don't fear these towers. Welcome them, okay? All a tower is maybe a redirection to what it is you actually want. So over here where you're scared to maybe go forward and jump with the Fool, that's the devil. That's the devil doing that to you. But this tower is going to come in to shake you up. If you don't jump, it'll push you. But then you'll see the beautiful rewards on the other side, right? Let's get you guys some romance angels here. Oops, okay. Religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing or your spiritual path. So it's just saying exactly what I said. You don't jump, you'll be pushed. It's being influenced by your spiritual path. You're going to be pushed towards each other here. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Some of you are scared to love again because last time it was very painful. But you are attracting in somebody here, and you attract them in by enjoying this moment fully. Don't let fear hold you back. It's just overthinking. It's our own head there with the Eight of Swords. Tame that inner beast. This tower is nothing to fear, guys. Give this relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So yeah, you'll have this opportunity once you let go of this fear. Good luck, guys.